I was going to wear my glasses, but I think there's too much of a glare, so I'm going to take them off for now because I don't need to see much while I'm filming. But let's get into the video. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Gillian and today's video is going to be a much needed update on my Slimming World journey. I've been doing Slimming World for 8 months now. It seems longer than that, honestly. I think it's got so much into a habit that it's just my way of life now that I feel like I've been on it forever. But yeah, 8 months so far and I've lost almost 1.5 stone. I got my 1.5 stone award in February. We're now in April and I have like maintained and gained and lost the same like £2. The past few months I've been stuck at the same £2, which is like giving me my 1.5 stone, taking it away, etc. So a bit annoying, and I've been frustrated since January, but I feel like we're finally getting back on track, and I'll touch on it in a little while, but the Zoom meetings that are online have been really helpful and beneficial to me, so I just wanted to say that for now, but I'll go into more detail about the online meetings and stuff. Due to the coronavirus, obviously our main groups aren't on anymore. So as of filming, I am 10 stone 2 and my starting weight was 11 stone 7.5 pounds, but I wanted to do the measurements for a while, but I kept forgetting to put it in videos. So in this update I'm going to share with you my measurements, because I think even when I've been stuck on this maintain and gain etc, it's good to look at the measurements, because you might find you've lost a little ½ inch somewhere even though the scales have stayed the same. So I'm going to read it from my book so I remember the exact measurements, and I also put what I was and what I am on the screen here as well, just so you can visually see it too, because I can't even remember what I was. Right, I've got it in my little notebook. So I meant to also say, before the coronavirus happened, it was like literally the week before, I had a Tanita done at the gym. Ryan, my fiance, used to work at the gym. I got his friend to set one up for me, and it finds out your whole weight, body mass, your metabolic age, stuff like that. So I thought I would share that too, because a big difference from the last time I had one of these tests done, and I had been planning on doing it again in the next few months, but we'll need to wait and see when the gyms reopen, because that's not going to be for a long time yet. So anyway, okay, week 1 of Slimming World, weight 11 stone 7.5 pounds, chest, this is all in inches, chest 38, waist 33.5, arms 12.5, and then my right arm was slightly smaller but still 12, and then like 1 millimetre above that, or not millimetre, one line over the inch. Legs 24, calves 15.5, stomach 38, and hips 40.5. So now my chest is 35, so 3 inches, waist is 30, so I've lost 3.5 inches, arms 11.25 each, so that's quite a good inch and a bit off my arms. I didn't realise that. Legs 22, so I've lost 2 inches off each thigh, calves 15, so ½ inch off each calf, stomach 33.5, 4.5 inches off my stomach. Wow. See, this is why scales aren't always good, and it's good to write it down. So my hips are now 36 and they were 40.5, so I will write the total inches lost here as well, which, do you know, it's actually like motivated me now reading it out loud, because sometimes you get stuck in a rut and think that you've not achieved much, but that's quite a lot of inches. So like I said, I had Tanita done. I was 64.4 kilos, so I think I just went up to the 10 stone 2, I'm not sure. I'm not good with kilos. So my metabolic age was, in October 2017, my metabolic age was 40. I'm 28. In 2017 I was 25, so that's quite bad. And as of when I got the Tanita done this year, it is 26, so that's literally 2 years younger than what I am, which is amazing because I never really classed myself as a fit person. So I had been going to the gym 5 times a week for a few months, like just before the coronavirus happened, so I need to get back into working out so that my metabolic age doesn't go back up again when we do go back. My BMI is still classed as 0.2 overweight, but I'm not going by BMI very much because it doesn't show the muscle range, if you know what I mean. My visceral fat is 3, it was 7, so it's went down quite a lot. That's the fat around your organs, so I'm pleased about that because that is very healthy. My overall body fat percentage is 27, and that had went down as well. No, it's not showing me what it was, but it would have been a lot higher than that. And muscle mass was 39%, so I was looking to obviously improve my muscle mass, so I need to figure out a better routine for at-home workouts. So yeah, like I said, it just goes to show your measurements, and that you should definitely do that, as well as before and after pictures, because that's always helpful as well to see your progress. And looking at those inches now has actually motivated me to get back into working out more, and not being so lazy is the only word I can think of with Slimming World. Like thinking you don't need to check the book, thinking, oh, I know what sins they are, or just like severely underestimating how many sins is in something, because I thought that I knew it all. But I've been asked by my Slimming World consultant last week to do a food diary, so I've been doing that and been completely honest with myself, and it's made me accountable and maybe rethink some sins, or just plan my meals better so that I know what sins I can have that day and stuff. So I highly recommend writing it down. I had just got out of the way of doing it, and it's made me maintain for like 3-4 months, so hopefully by next week I will be back on track with the losses. I will definitely update you all and do proper updates weekly. And yeah, now I will touch on the Zoom meetings. I've had 2 so far. I think my group was quite late in starting, just my consultant's going through a lot because she also works for the NHS. So we got given a new consultant, but I've met her before. She actually was the woman that I joined up with when I started because the other one was off sick. They are so lovely, and I've had 2 meetings with her, and a lot of the faces are familiar. The groups are quite small because a lot of people aren't wanting to do the online meetings at the moment, which is totally understandable. I have the advantage of still working throughout this pandemic, so the money wasn't an issue for me. It's $250 I think a week, so that was fine. I knew that I needed the support if I wanted to continue to either maintain or lose during this whole thing, because the first couple of weeks when we didn't have a group, I just was out of control with my eating, and I need accountability. That's the thing. I will end up kidding myself, and it's nice to see familiar faces in the group meetings. So it's an app. I'm sure a lot of you all know what Zoom is by now because everything's went virtual since the coronavirus, but I just used the webcam on that computer behind me, and it has their faces, everybody's faces in a little screen, in the one screen, sorry, and you weigh in the day before so that the consultant can have time to like get certificates ready and log in your weight change. And then my group is on a Thursday at 8:15 because the NHS clap is usually 8 PM on a Thursday, isn't it? So they account for that and do it a little bit later so everyone can still do the clap. And it's 45 minutes because I think that's how much free time you get on Zoom before it starts charging you. You don't have to sign up. My consultant just gives me the meeting name and password to let us in, and then it's just like a normal image therapy meeting. So we go through everybody's weight and then say what you want to aim for next week. And this week I said I wanted to lose £1. I am really hoping for that, and we will just need to wait and see. I've been trying my best this week, and writing it down, like I said, has benefited me so much. Just even the guilt that I would feel if I wasn't writing stuff down, because I knew I was going over my sins and I was spiralling out of control. So I just feel more successful even writing it down. So hopefully the scales will reflect that and I can get back to losing weight. Another thing I haven't told you all, my target weight was 9 stone. If you've been following my journey since last year, it started off at 9 stone back when I joined Slimming World in August. And going through this rough patch, I decided to take the pressure off myself and go for 9.5 stone. So we'll see once I get there. If I'm still not happy, I can always change it again, but I just felt a weight lifted off my shoulders after hitting that point and thinking I had another stone to go. It kind of overwhelmed me, so taking it half a stone at a time. So that means I've got 9 pounds to lose as of last week. So hopefully this week I will only have 8 pounds to lose, and it's quite exciting that its target weight is closer. And once I get there, I will definitely do what I eat in a day as a target member, because I know that you can still get stuck and struggle while you're a target member because nobody's checking up on you as much, and I don't know, you've not got anything to, like, any awards to kind of aim for anymore. So I will definitely do that once I get to target, to motivate myself and also anyone else that is looking to get to target as well. And I think that's all I've got to say, guys. I've been rambling a little bit, so apologies for that. I've just needed a big catch up with you all on this update. And of course, like every video, I will do a body shot. You know how in the pregnancy videos it's a belly shot, I nearly said that, but it's definitely not one of those. It's I'm wearing a t-shirt that's really baggy and doesn't fit me in my old leggings, so apologies for that. But I'm going to do a body shot, and then I will also show you what I was at 11.5 stone. I wish I had taken a better before video because I was in jeans and a t-shirt. I should have done it when I was in tighter clothing, but anyway, it doesn't matter. Right, I will speak to you all later. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please thumbs up if you enjoyed and subscribe down below, it would mean a lot to me, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!